Thank you for joining me in this video to explore my leadership style. First of all, to synthesize my leadership style after the completion of assessments, I am able to conclude that I'm a behavioral leader to a large extent, meaning that I was not born with the specific characteristics of leaders. For example, I have a low degree of extroversion. Analysis from assessments by Hersey and Blanchard and Blake and Newtons all point to the same direction, which is my leadership have both high task and high relationship focus. According to the multi-factor leadership questionnaire, I had the highest score of management by exception and intellectual stimulation, with other factors being moderate. I'm able to conclude that I'm both transitional and transformational leader at the same time, meaning that as a team leader, I will only interfere when things are out of control, being stating clear rules and standards. When group performance are satisfying, I tend to show a more laissez-faire leading approach. When it comes to being collaborative, based on the low score of Play Global Connector, I can conclude that I am not a collaborative leader. This relationship characteristics of mine has potential weakness that was well realized in climbing the Everest stimulation when I was assigned to be a leader who is an experienced climber. Especially when I was assigned with the random teammates, my low level of extroversion from trait theories was well maximized. Therefore, I was not able to fully communicate with my teammates about their responsibilities as well as the specific oxygen level, because just thinking if everybody was in good health condition was not enough. Because I was also most experienced climber in the team, all data from my point of view showed good progress. I was in the perception that things were going well. Therefore, I did not check carefully by asking how each member was doing with a transformational leadership style in mind, not knowing that information presented to each team member varies. As a result, us as a team failed to accomplish our objectives. In the beginning of the semester, when I was asked what type of leader I am, some of the words I put down was inspirational, encourage creativity, and openness to change. However, the self-assessment score I got for innovative behavior was only 3.5 out of 5, and the score given from my teammates to me was 3.9. In another assessment, I also got a management by exception factor a high score, meaning that I believe if things go well, there is no need to change or innovate, and I tend to keep things the way they were. I started to wonder, am I a true innovative leader as much I want to be? Therefore, I decided to look deeper in this perspective from the breaking news stimulation test. The result is surprising in a way that I'm not actually as innovative as I think I am, for the reason that I produced a very low quantity of ideas, which did not sound very impressive to my CEO. For me, it seemed that it was the only way to innovate, and I was certain that it was the only right way. Even though the idea had a high quality, it was far not enough. I locked myself into a single approach, and this weakness is probably due to the fact that I was too used to the approach taught in school, where there is only one correct answer of exams. To conclude, in a whole perspective, my leadership strength is both work and relationship oriented. However, I have to overcome obstacles such as the low level of extroversion, which may have negative impact on the communication to team members, as well as the implementation of innovation within the organization.